DraftKings is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 23, NCAA Baseball 23 Oregon State Franchise Mode.
From Oracle Park in San Francisco, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Jethawks taking on the Beavers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Richie Ashburn. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the base, he's a player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, getting the nod on the mound, Rube Foster. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, got the W last time out, 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Now, Richie Ashburn.
Leading off for the Jethawks, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
The pitch. That's in there, and we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 135.
Foster comes to the plate. And that one is in for a strike. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foster winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Bounced up the middle. Ripken on the run, sends it over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Take a look at the lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeff Bagwell. That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track. We're midway in inning number 1. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And today's starter, Tarik Skubal. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. There's a strike. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year an OPS of .917 just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
And puts the squeeze on that, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next offering is in for a strike. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. One down, base is empty. Daza tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. 2-2 down. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. And a foul ball. Gonna count 1 and 2. One and 2 here. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. That's out number 3. We played an inning. No score. Back here in San Francisco. Now here is Nelson Cruz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Foster back to work. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2 from Foster. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
At the plate, Brooks Robinson. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. No score here in the second. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. 3-0 down. And a foul ball. The 3-1. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the first offering is not close. Robinson at first, one gone. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
John Donaldson digging in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So first and second with 2 outs. JT Realmuto, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Foster kicks and deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Lowell fires to first on the run. Out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Willie Stargell.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. And ball 1. The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even 1-1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him. And there's 1 down. Now here is Eddie Murray. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Just missed. Slider misses outside.
Ball.
Clips the corner, and that's strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And now the lefty. And there's ball four.
Take it, babe.
Batting fifth. The right fielder.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Oh, 2 now. Got it by him for the K. Now at the plate, Mike Lowell. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball one. The pitch. That's to third. They take the force out. That's the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Oracle Park, Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
The second baseman.
We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. And he deals. Swing and a miss, strike one. Story, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. Strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
And now it's going to be Richie Ashburn. And he drops it down the third baseline. Picks it up with a bare hand. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
One down, and now it's Gavin Lux. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch out, but no action.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Ashburn leads off first with 1 away. Lux batting second in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pickoff attempt by Foster, and he's back safely. Here's a 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Jeff Bagwell will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Foster with the 2-1. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers.
Down and full.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Yeah, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Here's Foster with the payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Cruz in the box now, takes strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's outside. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Acuna there. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Ripken with a relay throw. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brooks Robinson digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Now 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
2-1.
Kicks and fires. That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Trace Thompson up next. And a 3-1 on the way. And now the count filled up 3-2. First and second, 2 down. Got him swinging. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Jethawks with the lead 1-0. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Crawford.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
0-1. Crawford goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Foul ball there. And the pitch. In the air to left center. Cruz settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Batting done. The catcher.
This is Joey Bart. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. And a pitch. And it's even up.
That's in.
Got him looking. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees.
Now
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Flied out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. Two outs. That one fouled off. One and two now on Acuna. Ground ball right side. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker.
The fun play right there, Boog. He lays all the way out, makes the stop, but just wasn't able to get it there in time. And, of course, there's the hustle out of the box as well to earn the infield single. Just a great baseball play.
Man at first, Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Checks over to first. Back safely. And that's in there for strike one. And here it comes. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So 2 down. Cal Ripken Jr. getting ready to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And it is 2-1. Rip towards third, zips it across, and that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Trace Thompson. Foster back to work. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Donaldson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Real Muto takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
And
1-1. Ball to strike. In the air out towards right center. Bryant makes the play, and that is that. here in San Francisco. Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Stargell. The pitch. There's a strike. The pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ashburn running hard to get it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Bounced out to short. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
So digging in, Chris Bryant. In there for strike one. In the air, left field. Cruz drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Trevor Story. The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat. Richie Ashburn, 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
First offering misses the mark. On the ground, right side, Crawford. The throw to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now back, the shortstop, Gavin.
Now it's the shortstop, Gavin Lux.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside. There's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Started to swing, held up. And it's filled up.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
Now this is in the air down the line. Bryant moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Mike Lowell.
The third baseman.
The line of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Pulls that one foul. Got him! And that's the first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's Brandon Crawford. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Left-hand batter waits. That one misses.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Here's Joey Bart now. That one off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. That one missing inside. Ronald Acuna Jr. waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Oracle Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jeff Bagwell. Foster back to work. Bagwell measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The 1-0 from Foster.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the left fielder, Nelson Cruz. First pitch, and he just misses. And the righty deals.
No, that's up.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Bagwell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bryant makes the grab. One down.
The third baseman, number 6, Brooks Robinson.
And here is Brooks Robinson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. The 0-1. That's inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Runner at second here, one gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Murray makes the grab on the run.
Now that right fielder, Trace.
And now the right fielder, Trace Thompson. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's 1-1.
That's the ball.
And the right-hander deals. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Jethawks out front here, 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Acuna now.
Well, they Phillies fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The pitch. They say it went.
0-1.
Strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Jonathan Daza now at the plate. First pitch just misses. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Ground ball left side. Tossed to Bagwell, and that quickly 2 away. Cal Ripken Jr. the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out to short. Lux throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Top of inning number 7, and now here is John Donaldson.
John Donaldson.
And a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
And a pitch. Off the plate, and the count's even at 2. And delivers outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has, here's the pitch, runner on the go. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Daza makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foster checks on the runner. Donaldson back in on a dive. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
0-1.
Action in the pen down there. Drew Steckenrider preparing to come on if needed. Shagwa, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Grounder might be two. The underhand flip over to Crawford. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. The Jethawks on top 1-0. Welcome back. And now the DH, Willie Stargell.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Canely, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And it's off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. Out in front and foul to the left side.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
No outs. Runner on second. Here comes a pitch. That one hit to right. Makes a nice running catch. One away. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
Now back, right fielder, Red Ryan.
Now it's the right fielder, Chris Bryant.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The tying run is 90 feet away. Pitch misses there. 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Two now. Good eye right there. Mike Lowell waiting for a turn at the plate. And now the lefty, and he walked him.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue, so we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Lowell. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.